Hey, we're inside the house right now in the grow lab checking out what's going on with everything. As you can see, last time the pump broke on my aeroponic system, the turbo garden, and I had a little pump in there. I think it's like 60 gallons per hour. You can't see it, but it's just trickling. So what I did was took out the PVC fittings and turned it into a flood and drain table. And it works pretty good. I used I think it's 1.5 inch PVC and put it around the drain so that it'll hold the water, and then as soon as it hits that level right there, which is about 1 inch above the cups, it won't allow any more water in, and it'll just start draining. And then as soon as the pump kicks off, the water drains all the way out of the system, and it floods once a day right now, just feeding these tomatoes in the coconut. And the cucumber plant's looking a little rough. I've neglected it with so much going on, and just watered it. It really needed it. It's got a pretty good cucumber on there. I've switched out the eco grower since last time. Here's some spinach. Got rid of that big pepper plant and instead put a new little bell pepper plant. And then here's a habanero. It's growing pretty good, starting to produce some fruit. And then the chard, and this looks like it might be the end of the deal. It's about 4 months old, and I just chopped it down practically. Over here we've got the lettuce that'll be going in the new reservoir of the pepper system, and it's going to be grown in a raft technique. Let me show you these little plugs. I love these things. They're great. They're like compressed peat or something, called rapid rooters, but man, they work good. Look at one of these cucumbers over here. Woo! See? Awesome. They cost a little bit. They work out about 25 cents a piece, which is kind of expensive, but if you're only going to do a tray, it's well worth the investment. We've got outstanding red romaine lettuce there, a red iceberg, which I'm going to try for the first time, the Waldorf green leaf lettuce, and then the infamous butter crunch. And those are going outside, and so are we. Let's go ahead outside. Just bear with me. I'll do this in all one video. Alright, we're going outside to the garage grow room. Alright, please excuse the mess once again, but whose garage is it? Alright, here we go. And this is the new pepper table I built. It's going to be a flood and drain system. Here's the fittings, the flood. It'll flood up through this little fitting right here, and then here's my overflow. Once it reaches this level, I'll show you right there, it'll start draining, and it won't allow it to get above there ever, so it can't overflow, hence the term overflow fitting. But as soon as the pump is shut off, all the water below it will drain out right there in the intake. Most of these are going outside. Matter of fact, all of them in the red cups are going in the outside garden. The only ones staying in here are these right here. I've got 20 of them, and this is a net basket. It's pretty cool. I think it just came out with them, but it'll allow the roots to pretty much grow right to it and allow for good air to get down to them. And that's those. Underneath, I haven't filled it up yet with the water, but here's the reservoir that's going to house all the lettuce and the spinach that is yet to sprout. But I'm going to attach 4-foot fluorescent tubes across here, and they'll provide the light for the lettuce and the spinach, and they'll just be floating, like I said, on a styrofoam raft and some net cups. So it should hopefully work. I've never seen it done before, but I'm sure it has. Here's the nutrient line for that, because they're all grown in coconut. It's a CSN 17 commercial nutrient for cocoa, and I've got the grow, the bloom, and then the ripe. Something really neat about this stuff that I didn't know about until I got it. I'm gonna pour a little bit out so you can see it. That probably won't be good. But check this out. Actually looks like coconut milk. It's really kind of weird. I'm trying to get it to where you can see it real good. But it has no smell to it, so probably so nobody will drink it because it looks like coconut. Alright, that's that. Let's see what else we got going on. I raised the tomato plants and we're finally getting some red ones. You can check them out. We've picked probably about 10 already off of there, but I raised them up on a table. Here's the pepper plant from inside. It's huge. I just brought it out here and put it in some potting soil. Some brandywines. We got some more of those going. They go all the way up and hit the ceiling. And I'm gonna try and just grow them across the ceiling here. I don't know if it's gonna work out or not, but. And then let's see. Here's some good looking chard. More. Let's see, there's a bunch of cucumbers growing up there. Check that out. They're doing good. Everything's doing pretty good at the moment. It's definitely becoming a lot of work. It's almost a part-time job now taking care of all these things, but it's fun. I love it. Check out these chili peppers. Yeah, this is nice. I didn't even know I had any in this table, but apparently I do. Here's those tomato plants. I've been trying to keep them low because it's still cold out, so I've just tried a method of cutting the tops off and kind of like this, and then cutting that off the main shoot, and then it slows it down, and then a new main shoot, well, it's not the main one, but it will be, comes up. And hopefully that'll slow the growth down until I can put them outside. But I mean, I already have some pretty decent tomatoes growing on these things. That's a pretty good view of it. So you gotta chop the top off. That side shoot comes out, slows it down, kind of bulks them up too. And then actually chop this one off again because it's going so fast. And then that will be the new top. I don't know if I'm gonna stress these things out from doing this, but it's pretty much my only answer right now because I'm running out of room. So they seem to be doing alright right now. We'll see. We'll check it out. Alright, I guess that's about it. I'll update it again once I get this raft system going to show you the lettuce, and I'd say these peppers will start taking off here pretty soon. The medium here is coconut, and then these silica stones from Australia. They hold some water and micronutrients, I believe, trace minerals. Supposed to be really good. So, and then I also have the coconut mat that they're growing on. So all the roots essentially will grow underneath this mat, in between the bottom of the table and that mat, and they'll grow out from underneath the bottoms here. So that's about it, I guess. I'll see y'all soon. Thanks for watching.